And yeah, most people don't make it. This is kind of the problem I have with the hustle culture that seems to be kind of a big thing these days. I really take a lot of issue with it. And that's because it feels like the answer that people give to a broken system, for example, is, or like this like moral decay that supposedly we go through about like masculinity and all that, is like, well, you just gotta be more masculine, you gotta make more money, you need more women, you need better cars, you need blah 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 blah. Like, the reality is, anybody who's watching that content, who's like looking for that for direction in life, is by definition someone who cannot attain it. I straight up, I'm just gonna be real with you. Like 99.99% of your audience in general, not even just the people watching, but just in general, can't attain insane levels of wealth. So like, why are we trying to tell people like you can be the 1 out of a million that makes it? What's the point? How about instead we give people realistic advice, better spending habits, take school seriously, how to be a better friend, how to be a better partner, how to have good relationships with people around you, how to build your career, how to make a resume. Like, these are real skills, but they're boring. They don't garner clicks. But it's just so frustrating when I see this stupid bullshit peddled by people who talk about, like, you just gotta hustle and grind and you gotta do all this work for what? For nothing. You're wasting your life. You gotta learn how to appreciate what you have in the present and make reasonable strides towards bettering yourself. Not just like, if I wake up at 6 every day and I meditate and I keep a journal and then I set up my streaming setup here and I just grind and grind and grind, then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Like, you might. The problem is there's way too much focus on that one little sliver of you might and not enough on everything else. If you're on a sinking ship, like, yeah, you could be one of the 100 that makes it into a lifeboat. Anybody could be the person that makes it into a lifeboat. Should we be teaching people that they could be getting into the lifeboat, or should we be teaching people how to swim? My argument is we need to be teaching people how to swim, period. And then from there you can be like, okay, like, yeah, the lifeboats exist. There's a good chance you won't get there. And generally getting in the lifeboat has as much, if not more, luck involved than you grinding away. Like, hard work can put you in a position where you can take advantage of the opportunity to get into the lifeboat, but you really need to know how to swim. And what I feel like is happening is a lot of people can't swim, and as they're starting to drown and get desperate, they start looking for help, and the help is telling them that they should have just gotten into the lifeboat, which is insane. It's the worst advice you could give someone in that position. They're already coming to this content because they feel like they're behind. That's why they're watching it. If you're not watching that content, like, then you're probably in a position where you're relatively comfortable. So, like, again, by definition, people who are seeking out this content are the people who are already feeling kind of insecure about their position in their life, their career, their relationships. So, like, the advice you give them shouldn't be how to supposedly get to the tip top of society. Like, it's brain rot. It's just brain rot to me. Okay, let's highlight our next thing.